All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to show you how to use this Brasscraft valve repair kit. And it's for multi-turn valves like are found beside your toilet or in your kitchen cabinets underneath your sink. For me, I used it to repair my leaky toilet valve. And all you need is a Phillips screwdriver, a towel, some buckets, an adjustable wrench, and some pliers. So the first thing you got to do is you want to remove the screw from the valve handle using your Phillips screwdriver. I would try to support the pipe and valve as best you can when you're doing this so you're not bending it unnecessarily. Then just take that screw out and handle and place it to the side. You might actually need it later like I did. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is use our adjustable wrench or crescent wrench to remove the packing nut. Now you'll see I had a little bit of difficulty here because I'm in a very confined space between my wall and toilet. I only had my larger adjustable wrench with me when I was taking this video, but if you have a smaller one, I would recommend using that. So support the pipe as best you can as you're putting some pressure on the nut to get it loose, and eventually it'll get loose enough where you can remove it with your hand. All right, now what it does is it exposes the internal parts of the valve so you can remove this rubber washer that slips over the stem, because we're going to be replacing that with the new one from the kit. All right, for our next step, you want to take your pliers. I just have a pair of channel locks or adjustable pliers, and you want to loosen that stem. And then after you do your initial loosening, it should just twist right out. I used a toothbrush here. A little wire brush would probably be better, but what you want to do is you want to clean those threads where your stem was placed. And that's just to make sure that you have the best seal possible. All right, now that that is done, what we're going to do is we're going to basically do this in reverse order. So we have our new stem with the washer slipped on because it... All right, and we thread it into the space. And it should look like that. And now we're going to take the rubber washer and slip that over the stem and push it up against your brass washer. Next, you're going to take your packing nut and start threading that on. I would recommend doing it by hand first. And then what you're going to do is you're going to grab your adjustable wrench and finish it up. Just being cautious not to put too much pressure on the pipe. You don't want to cause yourself any more problems. Okay, you should feel kind of when you get to the right spot, but I didn't crank mine down extremely hard, but enough where it's not going to leak. Okay, so here's the problem you're probably going to encounter, and if you look on Home Depot's reviews, this is a self-tapping screw, and you'll see that I try to put it in here, and no matter what I did in this confined space, I had difficulty getting it to sit flush. So either do this in advance or just do what I did here. I had a couple efforts here. The problem that you see on the Home Depot reviews, a lot of people have said, is they have identified that there aren't threads in the plastic handle. So you're trying to thread this, you're trying to essentially cut threads into this plastic handle. so it can thread into the stem and control your water. So I gave it one last try here and couldn't get it to tighten properly. And given I had limited time to do this, I just resorted to using my old handle again. The appearance didn't really bother me, and there was no issue tightening it. So, like I said, I'm just putting my old handle back on. Not ideal, but the rest of the pipe and hose doesn't look great anyways, and it's behind the toilet. So there you go. Please like the video if you enjoyed it.